Hello, hello, hello. Dr. Alan Harper here, your secure vibe coder. And we're in for another banging live secure vibe coding session. We are building this app called uservibesOS.ai. And the purpose of this app is to be a one-stop shop that's AI enhanced for developers to collect vibes from their users throughout the user journey lifecycle. What that means is whether that user is hitting the landing page, which may be a funnel, or they might be hitting a survey that you gave them to fill out, or an email list or wait list, or they may be trying to hack you. That's a vibe. It's a negative vibe. We want to pick up that alert. They might have feature requests for you or bug reports as a developer, and you want to capture those. So we want to make it easy for you to do that as a developer. That's our claim to fame. Okay. Now, there are competitors out there, but nobody's doing all of that. Okay. And that's what we aim to do. So we've started with our feedback module. That's our MVP. We've got that working. We're about to take it to market. Probably, I would say, later this week, if everything goes well. So you tuned in at a good time, and drop me a hello if you've joined me, just so I know that you're here and that the chat is working. I'd appreciate it. If you want to find out more about me, you can check out that QR code up there or link in the description. This video is sponsored by me. And inside of that link, you will find my free mentoring group where I have about 7,800 people that are working toward AI and cybersecurity, the intersection of those. You also find in there access to my Secure Vibe Coding Masterclass. Okay, it's a 10 module course and it comes with mentoring, and you get more access to me, and I can come alongside you and help you build your app if that's what you need. All right. So, like I said, this is our app, the uservibesOS.ai. You can check it out up online. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, we've been working on this long to-do list here. We've been at this about 50 hours, maybe a little more. And we've got about 4 to 5 months worth of activity done here. Okay, last night we used Resend in about 30 minutes. We hooked up Resend to send emails. So to notify like our users, for example, if they subscribe to a ticket. Hey, drop me a chat and let me know you're here. I just want to make sure that the chat is working. I haven't seen anybody yet, and I see people out there, but just somebody drop me a chat. I'd appreciate it. All right, so tonight what we're going to work on is analytics and affiliate links with Dub. I need to get you guys affiliate links so that you can help promote this thing. All right. And we're going to set that up, and you're going to see me integrate that tonight. So you tuned in for a good one. You never know what I'm going to implement. It's always something exciting. You don't want to miss it. All right. So make sure that you set your alarm. Make sure you set that bell notification on YouTube so that you're aware when I go live. Make sure that you give me that you subscribe, that you give me a thumbs up, and forward this link around. Those are all good signals to the algorithm that this channel is worth sending to other people. I appreciate that. All right, so again, tonight what we're going to do is hook up analytics and affiliate program with Dub. Now, the reason I chose Dub is because Dub allows us to among other things, it allows us to do link analytics. Okay, and that's part of our claim to fame, that like, when a user is coming to the homepage, so eventually when we get around to implementing that stuff up around the landing page and these other things, we're going to need some link and regular analytics. Okay, we're going to need some conversion analytics so that we can track funnel events. And so Dub does that right out of the box. But they also have a really good affiliate program. So we're going to implement them as well. Hey, Stephen, thanks for joining. So again, we're going to implement Dub because it gives us not only analytics, but it also helps us do an affiliate program. And I want to hook you guys up with an affiliate program so that, again, you can get a link and you can start promoting this here soon. All right, because we've got an app that's production grade ready. You can check it out up there at uservibesos.ai. All right, now we got to do a few things first. We got to do a little bit of house cleaning. The first thing we need to do is turn on our billing on the production site. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Okay, so that enables the billing. We have two plans in there, free and pro. Okay, so just like that, I've turned on the billing. Now what should happen, let's check it out. User Vibes OS, we should get a billing page down here, and we did. Okay, so by default, that's the price if billed annually, and there's the price if they sign up monthly. Okay, and again, you got free, and then you've got pro, and then you could see down here what the difference is. Now, what we have to do now is we have to implement these constraints. We have to implement the free plan and the pro plan. All right, so we're going to do that. Just vibe coding. Hey, 3Ds. Glad you joined. We're going to hook up an affiliate program tonight so that you guys can help promote this. And I'm just doing some house cleaning right now. We set up the billing on the homepage now. So I am collecting credit cards, but also there's a free plan. So what we want to do, and so this is a strategy of mine, you want to give away some free chicken, right? So when people show up, they can sign up and then get one feature board, okay? And then they can get 10 feature requests and 10 bug reports to that feature board. And then they get everything else. They get voting, they get the security, they get all the security dashboard, they get all that stuff. But we're gating them on the functionality. So the idea is if they want to do more than that, they need to pay, need to be a paying customer, okay? And then for now, what we'll do is we'll just say pro is unlimited, everything. Now that'll change as I go forward and I start stacking more features in. We'll get up off of this $19 a month plan real soon enough. But that's a good start for what we have going. That's a reasonable price for any developer out there that wants to, use AI to catch, feature requests and bug reports. And we do that very well right now. Okay. And we do it better than our competitors. So we're going to start eating their lunch and start dunking on them. All right. Now, let's go ahead and implement this logic right here, because this right now is not in our plan. I mean, it's not in the code. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell Claude Code to get busy with that. Okay. And I want to look over here. We've got these blog articles we need to push up from last night. And another thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and get 10 new blogs going for us tonight. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm on the right one. No, it was up here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we'll get that going. Okay, so if you've been following me the last couple weeks, we've set up an SEO, an LLM SEO optimized blog, and now we can just, with the skill that I set up in here in Claude Code, we can go ahead and crank out these blogs like it's cool. Now, you don't want to shock Google too much. You want to put up probably about 10 a day is a good pace. If you're doing more than that, you're putting up 50 and stuff, you're starting to set off bells and alarms, and you get blacklisted. You get put in jail, SEO jail, and you don't want that. That's just, you might as well, I don't know how you get out of it. Like for years, you will be punished by Google for that. And you know how I feel. I can't stand Google anyway, but we got to play the game right now. So anyway, here's 10 more articles. Yep. Yes. Create all these. Okay, now let's go back down here to what we were doing here. Okay, so we dropped in that image. Now let's talk to it. Okay, I want to implement the pricing constraints that I give you here in this screenshot that comes off of our homepage. And I want to make it so that the free plan through Clerk comes in, and they can get one feature board, and they can have 10 feature requests and 10 bug reports to that one feature board. Okay. So I want you to put that constraint in place because currently it's unlimited. And then we'll leave everyone else that's on the pro plan to be unlimited. Just that. Like, and that's status quo. Implement that. In fact, what I'm going to do is put it in plan mode and let it do a plan first. Okay, we got a pretty clean context here. Looks like we compacted last night right before this because we're at 24%. You can see it down here. If you want to learn how to do this status bar down here, I dropped a nice video of that in my free mentoring group. So go in there and search for that. Okay, it's just like last week, and a really good description of how to do that. All right, once again, if you want to find out more about me, check it out in that QR code up there or link in the description. You'll get access to me in there, dropping value daily. And also you'll find a lot of free resources and training, like a 30-day challenge, which would be very helpful for you. It'll change your life. Okay, so we got these blogs popping in, but we also got a plan here cooking up so that we can implement the constraints that we need for the billing. Okay, now we talked to you about the affiliate program that we're setting up tonight. So I'm using this tool called Dub. And Dub is a really good tool. And the reason why, again, that I like it is because first and foremost, they're an analytics and a link and conversion analytics tool. Okay, so if you want to track links and link clicks and conversions and all, you need a tool like this, okay? And that's part of our functionality. Remember, like on our plan, if we get to the top part of the circle here, we're going to need that link and analytic capability. We don't need it necessarily right now, but we're going to need it soon enough, right? So my plan is to launch this thing, start selling it, and then we'll start working our way around the rest of the circle, okay? All right, so number one, that's their claim to fame, is they do link analytics really well. But they also have a very mature partner program that allows you to integrate and start and launch your own affiliate program. Okay, so we're going to set that up tonight. It's very TypeScript and code friendly, so it should work really well. I was in about an hour ago and just kind of signed up for it. It's $99 a month to do what we're doing. Okay, so not advised for everyone unless you need to set up an affiliate program. There's a lot to an affiliate program. There's a lot of legal stuff. There's a lot of payments, international, and they handle all that. You just connect a bank account and they make it really easy for you and the affiliate, right? Which you guys will be the affiliates. So here's the good news. I'm giving away 30% of the commissions. That's near the top end of what most people would do. Typically it's 20 to 30%, rarely higher than that. And I've decided you guys are coming along for the ride. You need to participate in this and get a piece of the pie. So I'm going to give away 30% commission to any one you refer, any developer that you refer to this, whether Vibe Coder or otherwise. Okay, so that's part of the strategy. And we can adjust that later, depending on, like, I can do different bounties and different things to incent people, like, different kickers and stuff that I can give it. All right, and again, Dub allows me to do all of that. Okay, it'd be very difficult to do it like on my own. So I pay $99 for that a month, just so you know, full transparency. All right, so, and as we grow this thing, I'll be reporting and showing you guys like the analytics of like the sales and stuff. So that'd be cool. But you also see your sales referrals in your dashboard, your affiliate dashboard. I'm going to do other things to launch it as well. We're going to go out to like AppSumo and different places like Product Hunt. We're going to register the app here soon and get some traffic coming from that. We've got our we've got our blog articles up. And then you guys out there raging on social media and stuff. So between all of us, we should be able to drum up some sales here soon. Like, I think we'll start probably later this week. Okay, I'm going to take tomorrow off. I've got some stuff to do with my church tomorrow night, but then we'll pick it back up Thursday and in through the weekend. We should be selling this thing. Okay. So I hope you're excited. Like I said, we've been at this about 50 hours and that's a little more than a week, not even a week and a half. Okay. of labor, like if we'd done it 8 hours a day. And of course, we do it 1 hour a day. So that's impressive. After a week and a half to be able to launch like a commercial app like this, that's pretty darn impressive. Okay. I don't care who you are. That's impressive. All right. But I wanted to demonstrate to you guys that it can be done, and we're going to do it. All right. Now, so what else I got to do tonight? We've turned on the billing. Okay. We're distinguishing between the free and pro plans right now. Okay. Here's all this stuff. It's asking me more questions here. Focus. Okay. What plan claim does Clerk use or set for users who have subscribed to the pro plan, e.g. pro, premium, or something else? Okay. I just had that up on the screen. I think it's pro. Okay. Subscription plans. Pro. Plan key pro. I'm just going to give it this just so that it's crystal clear. It was asking me what this plan key is. It's pro. Okay. I didn't even have to give it the screenshot. Okay, pro. Good. Clerk sets plan pro for subscribers. Okay, good. Okay, do your thing, man. Okay, so it's adjusting the plan here. And pretty soon it's going to say, do you want to execute? I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to get it going. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. It's saying API keys are only available for pro plans. No, I want to let API keys work on free and pro plan. What you can do is you can limit the number of API keys to, let's say, 2 for the free plan. Okay. All right, it's setting all this stuff up in the plan, and here in a moment I'm going to say execute. So I'm just kind of focusing on that so we don't waste time. Okay, so we're 18 minutes in now. The next thing that we'll do is we'll start. Oh, hold on one second. I screwed something up. I should have. I'm gonna feed it the LLMs.txt. Let's do that, and then we'll tell it to update the plan accordingly. We can make this thing smarter and smoother. I found the LLM's full text here for Dub. So you know what we're going to do with that? We're going to copy that. We're going to put it into our Claude Code here. And we're going to put it up under our cursor files. I've been thinking lately about going back to cursor because anti-gravity just keeps crashing on me. It's annoying me. I'm just doing too much with it, I guess. Dub LLMs.txt. I still, keep my Max plan. And today I found, you can Google this and find it yourself, but I found a way that you can use your Claude Code Max plan through Cursor using the OAuth interface instead of putting an API key in. You got to use this proxy thing that switches it out behind the scenes. This other guy's project, but it looks legit and many people are doing it. So I'm thinking about doing that. Okay. All right. Focus. Okay. So we've got that LLM's dub. I need to dump it in there. Okay. There it is. Look at that. 21,000 lines. Okay. That'll fill up a context window for sure. But let's go ahead, since we're going to be using dub a lot, let's go ahead and add that to our Claude file. Okay. So what we do here is right in here, we say C, okay, at cursor rules dub. Okay. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to tell it, I'm going to copy this. Okay, now it's asking me to approve the plan. I'm like, not quite. Okay, yeah, this is safe because, yeah, we haven't got to dub yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that work going. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up another one. Pick up that new Claude file. Okay. Pick up that new dub rules. And I'm going to get another plan going here. Multitasking, guys. That's the name of the game. Keep these agents busy. I don't know why it's taking so long. That should load by now. Look how fast Claude is like making new versions. Like every time I launch it, like this was launched a couple days ago, maybe yesterday, and then today. Like these guys, they are crazy, like crazy good. I have no idea why this Claude is taking so long to launch this session. I almost want to kill it and try again, but that may take just as long. What in the heck? Here I am bragging on him. That's what happens. Okay, try it again. Come on, anti-gravity. Surely you can handle 3 Claude sessions. It's probably the other 5 anti-gravities I have up that's causing the issue. Might be a sign that it's about to crash again. You get to see it live. You've already seen it if you've been watching my streams. This thing crashes. Just goes bloop. But luckily we don't lose anything because everything's in Git and everything. Like I've never lost anything. It's just annoying. Come on, man. Good night. All right, let's go back to the blog one. Maybe it's done. We'll hijack that session. No, it's still cooking. I'm wondering, like, is the API slam right now? That should start. I've never seen it do that. I really haven't. All right, let's see what's going on here. 3D says he uses Claude Code via Anthropic extension. It opens. Yeah. I'm doing the same thing. Like I could use it up here. I prefer it down here in the terminal, but I also have it up here. I have that button right there, and that will launch it like in its own widget, like right. But what I'm talking about is you can use Cursor, the full interface of Cursor. And you know how like they have like different models like Sonnet 4.5? You can trick Cursor into switching that on the back end to an OAuth token from your Claude Code subscription. And if you don't do that, by default, you have to put an API key in or use theirs. Okay, so if you want to keep everything on your Claude Code Max plan, there's a way that you can trick Cursor into thinking that, it's sending an API call, but underneath the hood, it's switching over to the Claude Code Max. I sent you a link to that in DM today because I know you're into that kind of stuff in the school group, 3Ds. Check that out. Anybody else that needs it, hit me up on DM in there. Okay, all right. Here's the problem. Damn. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I've got to change this up. See, remember that those big LLM files? Look at this. That's the problem. It's too big. They're too big to put into context, and that's why it was taking so long to load. Because that's 20,000 lines. That's ridiculous, actually, that it's that big. I tell you what, there's another way we can do it is just call it like through through a URL. It's still going to fill up the context no matter what. Typically in something like this, I'd be thinking more about a skill. Okay. Because then you could use progressive disclosure, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to get wrapped around the axle with it tonight. What I am going to do though, is I'm going to, instead of putting the full one in there, I'm going to they have another one just called llms.txt. I'm going to grab it. It's a lot less lines. Look at that. Okay. Let me see if it's even worthwhile. Track a lead. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's a big drop off from 20,000 to like 50. That's too much of a drop off. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we can come up with here. Let's see how to behave. I think this is going to cause us a problem, but all right, let's go. Okay. I want to implement Dub as an affiliate program into my site. And I want you to use the LLMs or the Dub llms.txt that I've given you in your context. And I want you to also use these 2 links that I'm going to give you. And I want you to build a plan that will help me integrate Dub as an affiliate into our site. Now, in terms of lead tracking, if someone signs up for a free plan or they sign up for a 7-day trial on the pro plan, then we need to count that as a lead. And then if they exit through the trial and become a paying customer, then we need to track that as a sale. I need you to set up an affiliates page for my affiliates to sign up through Dub. And what we would do, I will set up a AI generated landing page on the back end with Dub, and I will give you that info, but I need you to place it on a /affiliates page on our site. And I want you to make sure to fully integrate it so that lead tracking is working, and do all the research you need to do and develop a plan for that. And I'm going to give you a plan of how to implement that with Clerk. Okay, so follow that closely. Okay, all right, so there's that long thing. Now over here, Dub's got instructions on how to do it with Clerk, and they even have an example page. So I'm going to give them that right here. Okay, and I'm also going to give it this example source code that they gave for integrating with Clerk. Okay, bam. Now, that's going to run for a bit. Let's go see how the blog article's doing. Really good. Got 10 of them going here. Let's look at some of the images. It's one of my favorite things to do. Remember, we're using Nano Banana to dynamically generate these images, saving ourselves hours. Okay, so check this out. All right, here's our new images. Sweet. Look at that. Account dashboard, enterprise account analytics. Sweet. Competitive intelligence analysis. Okay. Developer tools. Love these images, man. Look at this stuff. During incidents. Here's our cyber page, because we've got a security monitoring thing because we're secure vibe coders, right? Look at that, man. That's a futuristic SOC. Okay. Momentum feedback, product improvements, compounding growth. Okay, cool. Feedback program health measurement. Okay. Sweet, man. Really good graphics. Look at this one from yesterday. User feedback, idea stage, design, development, testing, features, ship code. Man, it's a software factory there. That's incredible. Digging it, man. Loving it. Okay. Got to get this smaller because when you compress this window, it's one of the disadvantages of using this versus this up here, like 3Ds was saying he does, because it needs space. If you don't give it space, it starts spazzing. And then I found that after a while of that, it'll crash. So give it some space. Okay. So all those new articles are done and they're ready to push up. But I'll let that wait. In fact, I'll push it tomorrow because I want to get these up, and I want them to have like different date stamps, right? So that they come in 10 at a time. We'll push those tomorrow. Okay. All right. So here we go. This one, if you recall, was implementing. All right. Here's what it implemented. Updated limits enforced. Feature boards, you can have 1 now on the free plan. Feature requests per project, 10. Bug reports. Okay, API keys, 2. All right, so those of you who are signed up on the free plan, up on the pro, once we push this code, that's what you should experience, okay? And I'd like to know, I want you to test that. Do me a favor, like bang on that as my beta testers and see if, it does in fact keep you to 1 board. We should see that on a quick test, because as soon as I push it up, what we can do is just go up here and try to create a second board, and it should say, no. Now, I've already got 2 or 3 up there, so I don't know how it'll handle that. But, all right, so now that's a lot of functionality right there that we pushed. What I want to do is go ahead and push that up and test it, even though it's got blog articles in it. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay. Commit these, and look how good Claude Code is, guys. All I had to do is hit tab. It already knew that I needed to commit these pricing constraint changes. All I had to do is hit tab. I didn't have to type that. See how good Claude Code is? Like, I don't think the others are doing that. Of course, I'm not using the others, so maybe you guys could tell me. But this thing just freaking reads your mind. Yeah, 3D says, look at this comment from him. I agree. They're better than good enough. They're great already, and we're going to dial them in. Like I know a lot about marketing, but right now we're just flying. So what we're going to do is get a couple hundred blog articles up there. We're going to start dialing them in on what's called long tail keywords. And that's what you need to do if you really want to start ranking, like, because you can rank for those because they have low competition. Okay. Yeah. I need to get a fave icon going as well. Yeah. Now, good point. Let me add that to my to-do list so I don't forget. Thank you. Honestly, my logo is pretty cheesy right now. It just looks like this. It's this little thing right here. It's like a default symbol. It's good enough at the moment. It came up with that. Like, it's not important to focus on that right now. Okay. But we'll get that put into Fave Icons so that at least you can find it. Okay, so how's this thing going on the plan? Okay, here we go. All right, so here's the free plan pricing constraints and the blogs going up now. Okay, blue. Okay. All right, so that commit was made. Now we just got to, okay. It ignored the blogs. Okay, well, that's cool. And it looks like it pushed that up. I see a commit. Okay. Yeah, and it is pushed up. It doesn't have the origin. Push to origin. Yep. Oh, look. If I tab complete here, push to origin. Yeah, it was already reading my mind. I'm like, why didn't you do it? Because I didn't ask it to. Okay. All right. 2 jobs down. Got the blogs and got our pricing constraints. Let's see what else I had. Keeping a little couple notes over here. Some other things I need to do. Okay. All right. Now, let's get this thing cooking. Once we get a plan that we're, oh gosh, see this? Context limit reached. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to get that out of the Claude code. That ain't gonna work, guys. Lesson learned. I've run into that before. This is one of the problems, man, with LLMs. You gotta manage your context. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is get this resend one out too, because it's too big as well. I can refer to them when I need them, but I don't need them sitting in my Claude file, which that gets loaded every time you load up Claude, and that's a bad idea to fill that stuff up. Okay, frankly, the fact that we got all this convex stuff in here, I think that's necessary because we do a lot of stuff with Claude with convex, but that's filling up some context too right off the bat. Okay, all right, let's try this again. Now watch how fast. See how fast it loaded then? I should have known that's what was going on. Okay, all right, here we go again. Now what I'm going to do is just give it all this stuff again and make it plan it again. It's trying to read that dub file again. I don't think I want it to, but anyway. It's at least fetching those URLs. Okay, fetch. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, at least it's parsing through that dub file smartly. It's only reading, like, it's searching for certain things, which is better. Okay, so let's see what it does. It's going and pulling down some more files. Okay, I'm telling it, don't ask me again for that site. Okay. That's weird. I've never seen it run a tree command before. That's like old school. Tree is like a ls command, like it gives like, it used to be a DOS command. There used to be called something called DOS tree. But yeah, whatever, man. Okay, 3Ds is saying that there's, might have to adjust the 20 pixel space above the images between the card and the top of the images, more noticeable in light mode. Let's look. I know that's up there. I mean, that's not bothering me if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that actually, I think it's part of the design, 3Ds. If you look, you'll notice that, yeah, that image kind of, it's like, it wasn't, I don't think it was meant to go all the way to the top. I mean, it could have, but like, I think that was just for extra effect so that it stood out. I don't know. Doesn't bother me. Thanks for pointing it out, though. Okay. else we got going on here? I really want this thing to come up with a plan so I can say execute so we can try to get it done here tonight. This is a pretty complicated change right here, guys, because we're implementing with Clerk and Dub, and we're letting AI do it all. Typically, like a dev would go read all this stuff, like, man, ain't got time. Yeah, I can't believe, I can hardly believe that we're about 50 hours into this, maybe 55 or something like that. And we're about to launch, this thing and start selling it. It's still early product, and we're not ashamed of that. In fact, when we go to Product Hunt and all that, they'll know it just launched. We go to AppSumo and stuff, that attracts people that are looking for early starting apps so they can get in on the ground floor cheaply. So it's not like we're professing that we've been in business 10 years. It's still, and it might have some bugs in it, but that's okay. We eat our own dog food, right? We got that bug reporting in there. So, hopefully we'll get some bug reports in from you guys and others. Okay. Let me, okay, here goes. It's building the plan right now. Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's, what am I trying to do here? Trying to hide that comment and put another one up here. Okay. All right, guys, you got any questions or anything? Drop them in the chat here. We're just cruising along. We've already done 2 major things tonight. We're trying to see if we can get the third one. Trying to get a hat trick, right? That'll set a record. We usually do like 1 major feature a night. We're doing at least 2.5 here, including the blog post. Okay, so here goes, writing the plan. Okay, I like what it's doing here. It's got the sale tracking test, lead tracking test. It's giving us instructions how we can test all of this, because that's what's most important. You're going to vibe code all this stuff up without reading all of it. You better test it afterwards, make sure the functionality is there and the security, right? We'll be doing that as well. Okay, there's the plan. All right, let's look at it real quick and let's say go. See if we can get it done here. It won't take it long. Okay, integrate Dub is an affiliate program with lead tracking. Okay, free plan, trial signups, and then sale tracking, trial to paid conversions. Perfect. Okay, it says create this API key. I've already done that actually. I already have that in my environment file from when I was messing around today. Okay, enable the workspace level conversion tracking. That's all set up, I believe. Okay, allow your domain to list your domain to Dub's analytics settings. Oh, I don't know about that. I got to research that real quick. Okay, all right, install these dependencies, add this environmental variables. Okay, I don't know about this second one here. It just gave me 1 key. Okay. Okay, create the SDK instance, blah, 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 blah. And then your eyes are rolling over like mine are. Just not into reading all this code anymore. I can, but it's just not a good use of time. Okay, create convex Dub action for sale tracking. Okay, create affiliates landing page. Okay, I wanted to see that. Okay. And I'm wondering what's it going to do here. Is it going to give me, is it going to call? Yeah, it looks like it's going to call that partner sign up URL that I have to give it. Okay. All right. Let's go, man. We got Git enabled. If it all goes south, we just revert. Okay. If I can click yes in here. Okay, there we go. All right, it's quarter till. Let's see what it does. Okay, now I need to go back and do a couple things on the dub page. I've already set up the commissions rate, already conversion tracking. All that's already set up. Pretty sure. Okay, the plan has been approved. Okay, go ahead and do your thing. Yes, install. Don't ask me again. Just want to make sure that I've already given it permissions to write files. It looks like I have. Okay, it's updating the schema file in Convex, adding some tables. Okay, and there's the API key it needs. Okay, we've already got that. Okay, this thing's rocking and rolling. It's gonna be done before you know it. So now look, we do need to do this. There's this instruction down here. Where is it at? Come on. Okay. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. Create a landing page for your partner program. Okay, I'm in the business plan. Okay. Where do you find the landing page builder? From the groups page, open the group you want to customize the landing page for. Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Looks like I have to go into the group section and start a group there. I haven't done that yet. Earnings calculator. Okay, generating your landing page with AI. You can also use our AI landing page scaffold to scrape your website. Okay, now we're talking. How do we do that? Here's a quick demo. Okay, how do we freaking do that? Okay, maybe there's going to be a choice in there once we get to it. Okay, all right, let's try. Okay. I think what it's telling us to do is go in groups here. There's a default one. Okay. Partners. Come on. Create a group. User Vibes OS. OS. Okay. Sale reward configured. Duplicate default group. Yeah, because I already set up a 30% default group. Over the lifetime of the customer, okay? That's important because by default it was 12 months. But I said, no, if you guys bring somebody to me and they stay for 5 years, and by the way, they will if they sign up, because that's one thing about our app is like it's for developers and they're putting it in their site. So as long as they got a site, they're going to be a customer. That's a good thing. So that's a lifetime commission. Okay, so create that reward. Okay. No lead reward configured. I don't know if we need that. Pay amount per lead. No, that's different. Okay, and then no click reward. Okay, so yeah, it's all per sale. Okay, so that's the rewards. Okay, okay, links. Okay, this is what your link will look like. You'll get like a link key here. It'll be go.uservibesos.ai and then that. Okay. Okay. You can create up to 10 of those links. I don't know why you'd want to, but okay. Link settings, blah, blah, blah. Let's make sure everything's still going back here. Okay, that's done. All right, so we just got to get this landing page and then I think we're done. We can test it. Okay, that's all looking fine. Branding. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. Generate. Okay, yeah, man. I want you to go out here and look at my, yes, crawl my web page and set up this landing page properly. Isn't that sweet? Okay. And I think what will happen is I put something like this in as a that's my URL. I'll give that back to Claude Code and it'll know what to do with it. Okay, I'm going to say, okay, we also have to tweak the, how do you plan to promote additional questions? Okay, I'll just leave that basic right now. We'll publish this. Okay, now what I do is I say, okay, here is my URL. Okay. Okay. Looks like I got to get this publishable key from my settings analytics, which I can click on right here. And don't forget to add this to the Convex database. Okay. So just making sure I understand all this. Okay. 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 It says add that to the environmental file. Okay, just bear with me. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is copy this one because that's my API key. I'm going to copy that, okay, while I'm in there. And then I'm going to go up to my Convex dashboard, which I think we already have set up here. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in. And I learned this lesson last night, so let me go ahead and turn off the screen sharing for a second. I'll bring it right back when it's safe. Okay, and then there's apparently this. Okay, just trying to figure out where to put this other key. Give me a second. Okay, let me bring back in this sharing. Okay. I need to go out here and get this publishable key. So this will be a public key, so it's okay for you guys to see it. Okay, it went up here for some dumb reason. Let me bring it back down. Okay, so I need to add a host name here. Okay, so we added that in. Mark is complete. Okay, and then track lead events. Okay, we did all of that. We should have all this in right now. What I don't see is where's the key. Analytics. Mark this as complete. Mark this as complete. Track sale events. Install Stripe integration. Yeah, oh, I've already done that. You have a custom checkout flow. Okay. No, I think we're good on that. I could be wrong about that. What I don't see an API key. I mean, I have an API key, but I don't see this public key that it's asking us for. Okay, hold on. Okay. One of the things I'm going to do is put this out in, before I forget, I'm going to put it up in for sale. Okay. Okay, where you at? Environmental variables. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, put that environmental variable in before I forget. But this one down here is bothering me because it says from here, get this publishable key. Search for the word key. Analytics. I'm wondering if they do that anymore. Okay. we're going to move forward without that and come back. I'll know what to do if it isn't working later. We'll have to come back and troubleshoot that. All right. So, yes, add the affiliates link to the footer navigation. That's pretty standard practice. Heck, I think I'm going to add it to the header as well. I'm not ashamed that we're using affiliates. Okay. And one thing I didn't do was yeah, I did. I put that convex variable in there. Yep. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here, guys. Test the affiliates page locally. Okay. Just want to see what changes it made locally before we go pushing it up. Okay, so now we've got an affiliates link here. Okay, become an affiliate. Yeah, see, this isn't working. Okay, this is a security thing. Okay. Okay, let's see where else. Same link here. What that should do is that should like launch out to an iframe to that page that it built for us, which should look like something amazing. It should look like this right here. Okay. It's just basically a form where you can submit an application. Okay, I can give this thing some help by looking at the logs here to see what's failing. Yeah, this is an iframe CSP thing. This is our fault. Well, I mean, you know, it's our own security settings. That's all it's saying. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna give it all of these logs because it looks like they're all choking up all of a sudden. See, it's off looking at like dub stuff, and I'm like, no. This is our own stuff. Because we're secure vibe coders, we've got a content security policy, and that anytime you make changes like this, you're gonna have to adjust that policy to add these partners in. See right here, it's adding in this partners.dub.co, for example. Otherwise, iframes and stuff won't work by design because it's a security restriction. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, less errors, but we still got some. Okay. See, now it's an X-frame options error, so it'll figure it out. Oh, it looks like that error is coming from the other side. They don't allow iframes. Okay, that's fine. Do what they told you to do. It's going to launch out to their page, which is good enough for now. Okay, it's branded like us. It should use our URL though, like our Go URL. But anyway, yeah, this works. Okay, guys, so as soon as I push this up to the prod, you can sign up, and then what we'll do is we'll test it come Thursday. We'll make sure it's all working. If not, we'll troubleshoot it All right, just a reminder, we're about to wind this down. As soon as I push this up, you guys can sign up. I'm going to take tomorrow off. I got stuff going on at my church, and then we'll come back Thursday and we'll start testing these links and making sure that like everything's working appropriately, and we'll do a security scan while we're at it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push this up. Yep, amazing what we could accomplish in an hour and 5 minutes, guys. Crazy. Okay. Don't know it's working yet, but we will find out on Thursday. It should be working. All right, so commit this work and all outstanding filed changes. I want to get those blogs up there too. I'm going to do one other thing. Hold on a second. On the blog page, the images for the blog appears to have a gap between the image and the top of the card of about 20 pixels. Remove that gap. For my friend 3Ds, because it's bothering him. His OCD's kicking in. Okay, let's watch and behold. Gone. Is that better, 3Ds? Now commit. That does look better. Thanks for bringing that up. A little more professional. Still out there, 3Ds? Oh, there you go. I thought maybe you went to work. Steven, you still out there? I didn't put you to sleep, did I? Okay, guys. Pushing all this up to prod. Here momentarily. Let's monitor the build. Okay, it's building right now. Oh, the last one failed. Okay, we got something going on here that we'll probably have in this one too. What happened? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got to fix that. Three D said, "Hey man, if I'm going to be promoting this thing, it's got to look good." He didn't say that. I'm just reading his mind. I got you, man. I got you. Come on, Quad Code. Finish. I was watching somebody's video. They were talking about one of these new models, Quen or something, that pushes like 1,000 tokens a second or something. I'm like, dude, I don't want it to go that fast. I want it to think a little bit. Because I know what's going to come out of that. Problems. I don't mind it. Just, I'll wait 30 seconds or a minute, as long as the answer is good. Steve, you still out there? Yami, you here tonight? Come on, this is taking too long. What's going on? Hey, Moa. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for stopping by. Is this your first time here? I don't know why this is taking so long. Come on, man. We got places to go. To bed. Okay, here we go. It's finally getting up. Okay. Okay, that's a good sign. When it's doing that, it's near the end. Okay. Held errors. Okay, it's gonna check it in for me. Okay, that's on its way. Because I know the build behind it failed too. Okay, so let's see how this one does. And then you guys can sign up, man. Sign up for this affiliate program. It don't cost you nothing. Okay. All right, Moa. Thanks for saying, thanks for speaking up. Thanks for visiting and thanks for being a return member. All right, so once again, tonight we've installed an affiliate program. We're not exactly sure it works yet. We'll test it. Like, we'll get you guys to get some links, and on Thursday, I'll sign up for it and I'll click on it, and we'll generate some test links and stuff. And anyway, I've got a feeling that we're missing that URL or that API key, and I'll just get back in the docs and we'll figure it out. But the way it stands is you guys get 30% for life of whoever you send my way. Okay, 30% for life. Pretty good deal. And we're going to do some other things too. And then ultimately we'll formally launch it. Like, we're soft launching it now. Get some paid customers in here, pay some bills. And then once we know, we get some feedback from some real customers that are paying. You guys are welcome to sign up for it too, but I don't expect that. But it's the paying customers that we really have to pay attention to, because, like, you know, when they put a bug report in, like, we'll be all over that quickly, right? And then once we get some feedback from real users, then we'll start ramping up our marketing, and, you know, we'll go broader and broader. No sense in, like, opening the floodgates yet, because, you know, we got to work some kinks out and let some users get in and kick the tires, because you guys have been awful quiet. Like, I know 3Ds has been in there using it, but, like, I could use some feedback from other people. Like, hey, are there bugs? And I've got a bug thing up in there, so send it to me. Okay, cool. Cool. It's good to hear. Mo's got a project in Morocco that he's building. Awesome. Awesome. Y'all are on the same continent. 3Ds is down in South Africa. Oh, we got another error. What the heck? What's going on here, man? Okay, look, I know how to fix that. Look, come back over to Cloud Code and say build it. I rarely do that because what it's going to do is it's going to break this page, which I'm just going to stop right now because it breaks the cache every time you do this. But it beats going back and forth. This is getting ridiculous. Notice when it builds it, we get a new sitemap, by the way. But that also happens once we go up. But let's take a look at the sitemap and see how many files are in it, or how many, whatever you call it, are in it. Why is this thing still putting example in the sitemap? Maybe because I'm localhost? I fixed that before. I'm actually glad I'm looking at this. Actually, I care more about the one that goes up on prod. But I'm gonna ask Cloud Code about it anyway once it fixes this build. Oh, there's an MDX syntax error in the blog post, in one of the blog posts. Okay, all right, good. Hadn't seen that before. Take a look at the sitemap.xml that's generated here as part of the build. It's got example.com in it. Why is it doing that instead of our user vibes OS? It looks like it deleted our user vibes os.ai and replaced it with example.com. Why? I think it's because it's a local host thing. I don't think the prod was doing that, but I could be wrong. That would suck because we've been pushing blog articles up there and the sitemap's wrong, then they're not getting mapped. But that's cool. We've only been at it a week. Glad we found it. Okay, there's the real one that gets pushed up. Yeah, that's generating an example, and that's not correct. Okay, probably because it's missing some environmental variable local or something. I'm guessing. And now we're compacting. Just a reminder, as part of the build, we've got it set up in our config so that it generates this sitemap. That sitemap's got to be correct for damn sure. And I also don't like that it's giving these last mods like at midnight. It should give like a real timestamp. So I'm gonna tell it to fix that too. Also, the last mod timestamps are like set for like at midnight, Zulu. It should give it the real timestamp as of current time. Good news is it's got all of our blog articles in it, buttload of them. The bad news is that it's using example.com. which isn't doing us any favors. But I don't know if this is just a local host thing because I built it locally, and I don't know how to test it on the prod. Actually, it's up there somewhere. You could probably pull it down. Let's try that. Here's a trick. Here's a trick, guys. I think I can do this. Sitemap.xml. Yep. Okay. Yeah. See how that's correct. So we're just facing an artifact of building it locally. Okay. I'm not concerned then. I don't like these Zulu, like it's given all the timestamps at midnight. That looks weird to me. And I think it'll look weird to the crawler. So let's at least fix that. Okay, here's what's going on. There's a public site URL in the EMV file. I was figuring that was something like that. And we must not either have it or it must be set. Public site URL, where you at? We don't have it. That's probably the problem. Public site name, that's different. Public site URL. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I think we're good now. But hopefully it generates the timestamps right. Let me just go ahead and make it generate the script so we can look at it. Yeah, okay, now it's got real timestamps in it. Yeah, it would look kind of hokey. And I think it would look funny to the crawlers if they all had the exact same, like, midnight timestamp. Okay, cool. All right, man, we're good. Push this stuff up. Build errors. Okay. Off it goes. Now, we just monitor that build. And you guys should be able to sign up. Okay, Moa asks, how do you generate a high quality screenshot for the dashboard or whatever for the landing page? I just use my Mac and it makes high quality screenshots. And I just grabbed one of the dashboard a while back and named it something simple like dashboard and put it in my public folder and then told Cloud Code to put it out on the hero page, the hero section of the homepage. By the way, it already comes with an image placeholder in the Secure Vibe Coding OS that you heard me talk about, which I didn't even mention tonight. You get a placeholder there of what the dashboard looks like, and then you can replace that. with anything that you want. And if you have a Mac, it'll automatically do high resolution screenshots. If you're on a Windows, I think you can use a snippet program or something like that, and it will do them as well. Okay, here we go. Come up on that point when it was dying. I think we're going to get past that. We better. And right about now, it should be finishing. Oh no, 3Ds. He was talking about here. I'll post this comment up. You guys can't always see each other's comments. Depends on the platform. He was saying, how do you generate high quality screenshots for the dashboard or whatever your landing page is? So that's what I was just telling him, how we got that high quality image on our landing page of our dashboard. Okay, come on, this thing's still freaking building. I want you guys to be able to see that affiliate link. Come on. There it is. Okay. Okay, guys. Sweet. All right, guys, sign up. Apply today. There you go. There you go. Sweet. All right, we'll test this Thursday. All right, love you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging in there. And we'll see you Thursday. Until then, be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.